Last year, Jack Daniel's released the first edition of Jack Daniel's 14 year, and it was one of the best whiskeys I ever tried. Oh, yeah! Ooh. Jack Daniel's 14 year batch 2 is a 14-year Tennessee whiskey coming in at 117.6 proof. I got this sample from Jack Daniel's. It's not for resale, so don't even ask. It says so right on the front. So far, we've reviewed and scored the new 10-year, the new 12-year, and now we're getting into the 14-year varietal, the 14-year Jack Daniel's that is oh so sought after. Wow. Although the 2026 release is coming in like 8 proof points lower than the 2025 release, the nose on this is still big and powerful. Like that Toby Keith song. He's not as good as he once was, but he's friggin' super strong still. Super strong still. Wow. This bugger is big and berry and banging. On the 10-year, I got a ton of sweet oak. On the 12-year, the sweet oak was nullified and the Jack Daniel's flavor profile was elevated. Now we get to the 14-year and the sweet oak levels be raising and the ultra sweet, ultra yeasty, ultra berry red wine Jack Daniel's profile friggin' elevated right there with it. If cherry cola stepped up its game, amplified its nose, and smelled like a cherry cola should smell, all syrupy and cherry and cola-like, then that is what this smells like. If cherry cola were like almost 60% alcohol. I don't necessarily get a ton of banana on all Jack Daniel's products, but I am picking up on a little bit of dried banana chip on this batch 2 14-year son of a Jack Daniel son of a bitch. Little vanilla wafer, like a Nilla wafer, little marshmallow, little twin Bing candy bar, shout out Iowa. The nose on the 14-year kind of slaps around the 12 and 10-year quite a bit. The nose on the 14-year is tremendous. Let's not treat this video like my sweatpants and stretch it more than necessary. I'm just sitting here slow talking the camera while all of you are playing it at 3x speed, wondering if I'm ever gonna get to the point. As Arnold Schwarzenegger once said, sorry about that. Yeah. That is good. Oh yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. Something about it just gets me all amped up and excited, like super pumped. It's like the energy drink of distilled spirits. Every time I taste it, I just get all jacked. No pun intended. Going back to the nose now, and it's like this gigantic wave, a sweet, satisfying tsunami of goodness. This bitch about to wreck my sandcastle. Second sip is slightly tamed down from the first sip. It didn't have as much aggression behind it. It went through its refractory period, and although provided so much pleasure the second go around, wasn't necessarily as eager to please as it was during the first presentation of flavors. But I still wouldn't kick it out of bed for eating crackers, if you know what I mean. Berries and red wine and cooked down fruits and like burnt sugar and berry concentrate. The age stated line from Jack Daniel's, just friggin' home runs. They're all home runs. And the second batch of JD 14 is no different. This boy is bad, if bad meant good. I randomly met a friend in college who drove the same kind of car as me, and we were in the same car club, and his name was Brent, and he looked exactly like me, and he always said things were bad when they were good. And that was one of the things that were different about us. When things were good, I just said that they were good. Brent was always like, that's bad, but he meant good. He's still alive. Oh, That took a peek into my pleasure profile and pushed all the buttons. Super oily, super concentrated, super big, super long finish, just super. And like the whiskey, the score has got to be super as well. Do I think that this is as good as the 2025 release? I don't necessarily remember because my 2025 release, she be empty. She gone. But trying to completely forget that that whiskey even existed and scoring this whiskey all by itself like it's its own lone 14-year Jack, pretending like this is batch one and batch one, the real one, never existed. I give Jack Daniel's 14-year batch two a score of 8.82. It is so stinking good. I would consider the 14-year a big step up from the 12 and 10 years this year. It's just bigger in proof and bigger in flavor. My primary care provider keeps telling me that bigger is not always better, but in the case of the age-stated Jack Daniel's lineup, the 14-year is bigger in every way and is better in every way. The 14-year takes the cake in 2026. My name is Matt. This was ADHD Whiskey, like I always say. Keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on finding something else to do now that bowling league season is over. It's over, and it felt like it only lasted 36 weeks, which it did. And did I improve as a bowler? Absolutely. My average increased over 10 pins in both of my leagues, but I am a little sad because I love bowling and I want to continue to bowl. There is a sport shot league in the town about an hour away once a week though. I might hit that up. Another thing I always say is keep your head in the clouds but your mind on slipping the Little League umpires like $20 before every softball game so that your Little League softball player has the biggest, widest strike zone when they're pitching and the ittiest, teeniest, weeniest, little tiny bitty strike zone when they're batting.